Hey guys, I'm back with another reaction and analysis video, and today we have the final rounds of Dlow versus Zekka. If you haven't watched the first rounds, I highly recommend watching the original videos from swissbeatbox. If you want my opinion, I think Zekka is winning so far by a few more points, but the second rounds can change everything, so let's see what they got for us. So I'll be watching the full battle video, but only the final rounds. But let's go. I will not talk too much. Let's go. This is the last two rounds of the SBX Kickback Battle 2021. Alright, let's just... Okay.
Respect, bro.
This was the round ending of Zekka's first round. Now it's Dlow's turn.
Round 3, Dlow. Switch.
I am hyped.
Protect your site with GoDaddy.
I'm back, and I always watch the ads fully. I don't really skip them because I want to support all my beatbox brothers. Alright, let's go Dlow. Full quality. I see his lips and nose, and
The respect goes both ways, man.
Wow, this is a circle of death.
oh, he's countering. Yes, who go hard in me. He is going hard. Oh my god.
Circle of death.
I like how he's using this one to help him do the smart squeak. I don't know why though. Full battle mode on.
Tie.
Oh my, that was... He went fully hard with this one. Holy... Like... A lot of energy compared to his first round. Oh man, Zekka's gotta go hard. Let's see what he's got. Damn.
Round 4, Zekka. Switch.
Cool one, but switch. Relating. Relating. I don't trust nobody cause they can't be fake. Running ain't an option cause me soaking tension. I'm tired of being crumble bitch, you feel no way. Is the pure bread of shit. My pull up studio shit, yeah. I don't trust nobody cause I'm hip. Break it down. I don't trust no.
I like that.
Hey, yo, great shirt, let me taste your thing.
What the hell? Where'd that come from?
So now it's time for the Megalodon.
He's doing what he did in his seeding round, right? Oh no, countering everyone. I mean,
Time.
damn, both of their rounds were like counters on counters on counters. Damn. Alright, definitely for me the best battle of this SBX battle tournament. This is the best one. The first rounds were just showcase rounds, and then the second rounds were actually really battle rounds. Oh my god, this actually got a lot harder now. Alright, I'm gonna be back with my opinion, and I'll just rewatch these rounds and the first rounds again. So yeah, I'll be right back. See you guys. Alright, I'm back with my opinion, and I do have a winner. It's not an overtime. And yeah, let's discuss first. First of all, Dlow's energy was really insane here. He really stepped it up from his first round. And even comparing Zekka's final round with Dlow's final round, I think Dlow had an edge with the energy. How about the other stuff? How about the structure? How about the details? Alright, overall, both of their rounds, I noticed it wasn't really focusing on the structures. And the structure was just, it wasn't something like, you know, compared to their first rounds. But they actually focused more on the energy department and more on the deliverance and performance. And I think they did a really great job. Especially, I think Dlow did a really great job when it came to energy. As for Dlow's round, I love that beginning. He started with that counter for Zekka, and then he dropped it with this his own snare, the inward bass, and then this lip roll kick with inward bass. I think it was with inward bass, I'm not sure, but if it's with inward bass, that's insanely hard to do, especially if you're like doing it with that type of beat and you're trying to place your kick there, that lip roll kick with inward bass. That's really hard actually. That whole beat was insane, and up to the where he switches up with his clicks, teeth clicks, I don't know what to call it, teeth clicks and tongue clicks, and then he added the same melody in between layers. Like, it was really sick. It was really a good switch, and it really adds more flavor to the beat. And it's, you know, considering clicks aren't supposed to be powerful, he made them sound really powerful, and that's really insane. And that build up after that click drop, that's actually also really hard. That's insane, and it really adds more power to his beats. And I really love the build up actually. The build ups and the drops here are really crazy. Despite the flow, I mean the flow and structure are not very like wowy, they're like simple, but they hit really hard, and that's, you know, what matters. And after that build up, the drop he did with this drum and bass and adding that double voice pattern of Zekka's on it, like, that's really sick. And he brought back that melody, and that's actually really smart. Like, he started with that melody, right? Then that melody kind of like got lost in between the beats. He brought it back with this drum and bass, and that's really cool. And after that drum and bass, the really hardcore beat he did at the end, I think it was very powerful, and you can see him really going hard. You can see him getting red, and that's crazy, you know. That gives you a lot of points when it comes to battles, because battle strategy and battle tactics are also part of points. Although I'm not really a fan of like messy energetic beats, but if they're not messy, if they're clean, energetic as well, that hits hard. That hits really hard. And I think Dlow did a really great job here. Even though the ending part, like the last, I guess, 10 to 5 seconds, he did lose tempo and flow there, but you know, it was the ending, and it was a bit only, like, you won't notice it the first time you hear it. You have to put the metronome beside and hear it. But you know, I think he still did a really great job here, and big up Dlow, man. That was insane. That was top notch. And going to Zekka's round, he did this counter. I think it was an okay counter. The transition wasn't really there. He just really, you know, switched it up to his own beat, while Dlow has a smoother counter. Dlow's counter was actually like, you know, like I said, he started with the melody, and then at the end he brought that melody, the same melody, what kind of like what Zekka did. But Zekka here, he did that small counter, and then he switched it up to his beat. But later on, he did do some Dlow counters as well. Now besides that, the routine Zekka did, like the first minute of his round, there was an awesome introduction beat. There was a pause in between, then he had this melody and lyrics. The drop was actually really crazy. I liked the pitching, I liked the placement of his sounds. They were really good. I kept listening to it, and I actually really liked that drop. It was insane. I really love his fillers in that drop, And the switch he did after that drop, I'm not really a fan of it. I think that's the part where he loses that, you know, melody impact, because that switch wasn't really, you know, following what he started with. But, you know, I'm not saying that it was bad. It was just, you know, I'm comparing to what Dlow did here, and I'm comparing also what he did in the first round. And I think overall structurally, I think Zekka is a bit better with the structure department from Dlow, and that makes it even more harder to decide who's gonna take this one, for me at least, in my opinion. But other than that switch and that small beat in the beginning, the later beats were actually really insane. I love that placement of his snares, that drop with his tongue bass, because that drop after that switch, this drop actually follows the melody. So I'm not a fan of what he did in the middle, but that's a small part actually. But later on he brought back that melody, so I can like remember the melody he did, and which is awesome, because, you know, you can tell how structurally good this routine was. That build up for his last like few drops, the Megalodon drop, I think it was an insane drop. That was really cool. He maintained that melody but using bass instead, and also the counter in the end, that was smooth. That was really smooth counter actually, because he somehow used that counter just like Dlow. He used that counter to match his melody. Like if you really listen closely, the sub bass and the bass he's using, like the tone of that or the pitch of that bass really matches the melody he built on, and that's just insane. That's so, like, you know, it tells a lot about these two beatboxers, how crazy they are. And this is so hard, dude, like so hard to pick the winner here now. Super hard. Alright, so I rewatched the first rounds again and the final rounds again. In my previous video I did mention that Zekka's winning by a lot of points, but now I've changed my mind. The first round Zekka's winning, but not by a lot of points, like a good amount of points but not too much. It was like a fair amount of points, I guess you can say. This battle is super close, especially because of the second rounds. It's gonna be really hard for me. I think Dlow deserves the win. I already knew the winner actually, but I just don't want to spoil you guys. I'm giving it to Dlow, but it's super close. Like if it went to Zekka, I wouldn't be surprised. If it went overtime, I wouldn't be surprised. And it's really hard because Dlow's first round energy was not really like compared to Zekka's, it wasn't really much. But Dlow's energy in this final round was a lot. But Zekka's structure was a bit only better in this final round as well. But the thing is, he had something in the middle that I found an issue with. But Dlow was consistent. That's the thing with Dlow. He was consistent all throughout this round. While I did notice Zekka kind of losing that melody in the middle, which was not a big issue. And maybe I don't get it. I don't know. Yeah, in my opinion, I think Dlow deserves this one. Yeah, let me know in the comments who you guys think deserves the win. If you think Dlow deserves the win, explain. If you think Zekka deserves the win, explain. So yeah guys, that'll be it for SBX Battle 2021. I had a lot of fun watching these, reacting to these, analyzing, discussing. This was an amazing journey, and I hope we have more of these battles, and I hope it would be like live on stage. Like imagine these battles live on stage. This is like GBB level already. That would be insane. But yeah, we'll be having that soon. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, as I'll be seeing you guys in my next video, and I'll be ending this video with some ASMR. Yeah, I have a calculator here. Whoops. Alright, god damn. Casio. Yeah, Casio calculator. Does that sound annoying? Yes. Just slow down maybe. What the hell am I doing? Thank you guys for watching. You know what's coming, it's nothing really wicked.